This is Unbroken. They're a supplement brand that helps athletes, cyclists, runners, hikers recover with some sort of salmon protein. It's from Iceland and Norway. And I've tried it. It's an amazing product and works really well. It's very popular over here. And they recently got some funding and they're trying to expand into the USA. And I was taking a look at the website and they're doing a horrible job, to be honest. And I want to show you how not to do SEO and how you can do proper SEO. So what we have here is their logo, obviously, and then they have this site here. And if you go into Shop Now, this is the only landing page they have for the product. They just have the title Unbroken. There's no targeting, there's no audience, there's no segment being called out or being explained what this is. Okay, and it is nutrition, it is recovery, hydration, immunity, whatever, but they don't have more pages that are targeting people that want to buy things. They have a very limited blog. There's very on brand. They're talking about the athletes that use their product. So this is not going to drive any significant traffic. Let's take a look at what they're doing in terms of traffic. They're getting around 73 visits per month, according to Ahrefs, so almost 3 visitors per day. And the traffic value is quite low. They don't really rank for anything. And if you go and check their traffic, they get a low number of branded searches, and then they rank for the athletes that are using the product. And then, because the actual product page is not really targeting anything, they have a few of these pages that is a recovery drink. And then this should be probably on the product page, to be honest. So this is they're trying to create a landing page here, but they're mixing all of the different use cases here up in one title. And so if I take this website into ChatGPT and I start asking questions, what is the product, what are the audiences, and things like that, I end up with this. So it's an amino acid supplement, it's a collagen peptides, it's an electrolyte drink, it's an electrolyte supplement, it's a hydration tablet, it's a recovery drink. There are a lot of things that this product is that's not being mentioned. It's not getting targeted with blog pages, landing pages, or product pages. And so you can further go into the product segment here, and then you can build out, who is going to use it. We have adults, elderly, triathletes, swimmers, rowers, hikers, trekkers. There's a lot of different types of athletes. They're going to ask different questions. And if you take your seed keyword list, I have segmented this into 3 sections of 10 because Ahrefs is a little bit limited. But if I go into Keyword Explorer, throw this in, I'm going to end up with a lot of keywords, with a lot of search volume. So there's a big market for all of these products. And you can go in and start thinking about blogs, product pages, things like that to target these keywords. And I've already done this. And what we have is something like this. So muscle recovery supplement, that would be a product page. You take your product, you target people that are searching for this, you have the title optimized for it, you build your page around what it is you're targeting here. It's a muscle recovery supplement. That is the title, and then you have information how it helps, why it's going to help you, and then you can have rest of your landing page quite similar. And if you change your menu, so it targets cyclists, runners, different things, not just Shop Now, or you can have a drop down with different use cases and things like that. It's going to help people, and more people are going to find the product. we can go through this here. So post-workout drink, recovery drink after workout. Then you have a article. So this would be a blog, best recovery drink for runners. This would be not only a blog, but I would also go and create a Reddit thread as well. This is competitor page. Compare yourself to this competitor that's selling these hydration tablets. Healthy hydration drinks, I would think that salmon protein would be super healthy. This is probably something that you just skip. Most effective recovery drink post-exercise. Write an article, write about how your product helps people that are after workouts and things like that. And you can just go through the list and go and build a lot of pages for your brand, your store, and you're going to start targeting these things. Following that, you obviously need to distribute articles, create Reddit threads, build links. But the first step is actually to build a site that can rank, that can receive traffic, and people are not confused about the product for their use cases. So build a specific page for case for cyclists or runners, things like that. So I think this is a great example of how to just completely limit not only your SEO but also your marketing. You can run paid ads to these pages. There are going to be people that are very close to buying. These are high intent keywords, and you're going to sell way more of your product if you organize your site in this way. So yeah, a quick video on how to do keyword research for this type of market and how to build out a site when you're completely lacking in everything. You can also go down here, just show you this in a second. So here we go into the information section. So best drinks for hydration, post-workout recovery, how many electrolyte drinks per day, morning recovery hangover drink, that's a very good one. How to speed up muscle strain recovery. You just have so many blog topics that you can transform this type of blog that's, to be honest, looks quite boring. Although these are very interesting athletes, I don't think a lot of people are going to go and read this. All right? So even if you have only a single product, you can still do SEO and you can still build out more pages around that product. For example, best recovery drink for runners. This is a low volume one, but if you go and actually check the search results, there are no backlinks being built here. You can see there's not real exact match targeting going on. So this is something that you can just post on your blog, build a couple of links, build internal links from your other blogs, and it's going to rank quite well. You can also create Reddit threads that's going to rank. You can outrank this thread quite easily as well. So a lot of things that can be improved. And yeah, there we go. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you next video. Goodbye.